Good morning, sunshines. It is Saturday the 31st of October, which means that this is the last Vlogtober video. What are you doing? My dog is making all the noise. It is just after 6 in the morning. I've been up for, I don't know, probably a half hour, but I was in denial about being awake. But now I'm awake. And what are we going to do this morning, P? Probably have some pets and cuddles. Yeah, that sounds like a thing. I work today. I am planning on going to the post office, so I am going to make sure that I have packages in order to go to the post office. I think that I'm sending out 3 today. 3 should have all the components and everything that I need for them. Yeah. Maybe I can get a 4th. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Sorry, that was a big shrug and it moved the whole camera. Hot mess this morning. My tree is so much less impressive when it drops its leaves. They're not pretty colors. And it drops all of its leaves in like 24 hours. It's gonna be naked tomorrow. Wow, that was really fast. There was only one person in when I got there, and she was gone before I finished filling out my international postage thingies, customs declaration forms, I think they might be called. So yeah, that was really fast. Way faster than I anticipated. I left an hour before I would normally leave for work, and that only took 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. I think like 15 minutes since I left my house. So do I go back home or do I go to the yarn shop and sit and knit? I didn't bring a book. I should have brought a book. I have one more errand to run. My most important task today. Da-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, friends, so it's about 45 minutes before I need to do anything at the shop. So I have the kettle going so I can have tea. That's what you're hearing. By the way, this is my new favorite. Matcha mate grapefruit. I need to see if my, if Great Lakes Tea has this available. I also have the steamer turned on because I'm gonna steam block this cowl for my mom. And then I am going to, I think I'm gonna knit on this cowl. I'm at the heel now. Last night I thought I was, but I still had this many rounds to go. So I'm at the heel now for the sock, and I want to finish it by today, but I also think that this would be a great social media post for the shop if I can finish this cowl and take a picture with the hat and the cowl. So I think I'm going to do this for the next 45 minutes with my tea and the steaming. Alright friends, the shop is officially open and I am trying so hard to make a social media post. My boss just left an iPad here for us to use for that purpose, but it's not logged in to the store's email, so I can't send a picture to the store's email that way, and it doesn't have a good camera on it because it's an old iPad, and I don't Facebook, and I don't know if it's logged into the store's Facebook. There's not an app icon on the page. There's not an Instagram app on the page. So I've been trying for like 20 minutes because I don't have an iPad, so I'm learning how to navigate. I mean, it's not that hard. It's a little different. You know how buttons are on new phones and stuff and new technology. So yeah, I'm going to try another 10 minutes and then I'm going to give up on doing a social media post today. My friends, this is my least favorite chore ever. Normally the Tuesday lady does this, but she's been busy the past like 3 Tuesdays. Fine, I'll go dust the store. Hate it. Hate dusting. Hate. Okay, friends, it is the end of my day, and I think pizza night needs pizza night. I think movie night needs pizza, right? Right. So I'm gonna stop by Little Caesars, which is like 3 stores down, and get some pizza for tonight. That's the plan. In other news, it's like 10:30 in the PM. I am watching a YouTube video and then I'm going to bed because tomorrow I have to teach myself how to brioche. I've never brioached before because I've never felt the need to. Like, there's never been a pattern that I'm like, oh, I need to make that, so I need to learn how to brioche. But today at the yarn shop, a lady came in and she was talking about things and how she was taking classes at another yarn shop, but they've stopped their in-person classes and they're much farther away from her. And I was like, well, we have knitting classes here. She was like, oh, great. She's pretty new to knitting. She knew how to do it when she was a kid, but then she picked it back up during quarantine. Okay, cool. And then she decided that what she wanted to make was a brioche cowl. I don't know if it's hard or not. I'm going to say it's not. Whatever. It's fine. I'll figure it out, right? But tomorrow I need to teach myself how to brioche so that on at my class on Monday, I can teach her how to brioche. I can do this, right? It's fine. It's fine. I can totally do this. I've done fisherman's rib before, which is like a one-color brioche, I guess, is what I've been told. So yeah, tomorrow I am going to do 2-color brioche. My plan is, she'll be making a cowl in the round, so my plan is to cast on maybe a fingerless mitt in the pattern in the round, so like the exact same stitches but smaller circumference, or maybe a sock. Are brioche socks a thing? I mean, just for the leg, I would probably not do it down on the foot because brioche is thicker, right? I think this is what I'm understanding. So yeah, maybe I'll cast on the leg of a sock. I can always give Patrick one brioche sock. He's not gonna be mad about that. Or I can make it for myself, who knows. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna learn how to brioche. I don't sleep. You know, I don't sleep. So, okay, what do I need to do now? Oh, I need to clean up those little minis that I just spread out everywhere and get ready for bed. Finish watching my YouTube video and read something. I'm still reading Real Men Knit, Beloved, and Heart Forger. I'm still liking all of them. I'm just not reading a lot. Oh, also, this morning when I was talking about how I should read a book, but I didn't bring a book, I did bring a book. I brought an audiobook, Great Expectations. I had it in my bag, a playaway. So I did read that. Side note, not related to anything. I mean, kind of related because it's Halloween. But obviously we didn't go trick-or-treating because there's a pandemic on. Did you know there's a pandemic on? I feel like maybe my neighbor doesn't know that there's a pandemic on because he was big mad. Like, big mad. Like, he was out in his front yard yelling, "Where are all the kids? Where are all the people?" Bro, there's a pandemic on. And then he was like, "Why don't people have their lights on for trick-or-treaters?" Are you serious? Like, I get it, your kid is like 5 or 6, so for her it's a big deal to go trick-or-treating, but there's a pandemic. I know I've said that like 10 times, but I really, like, he was freaking out for like 5-10 minutes. Buy your kid a bag of candy, watch Halloween movies like we did. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for joining me for Vlogtober. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had fun watching, even though it wasn't as spooky as last Vlogtober was. Maybe next year we can have more spooky fun things. Talk to you, I don't know when. Hopefully sometime this week. We shall see. I'm still adjusting to this work schedule. Bye.